So I like to do these videos every so often to remind myself, me and my 2 brain cells, that I am not alone. There's other people out there who are as dumb as me. All I can say is, stay in school, kids, okay? So somebody wrote a post on Tumblr and was like, if your social security number was the amount of money you had, how rich would you be? It's like, this seems innocent. And me back in the day, I probably would have fell for this, even though I don't even think we have social security numbers here in Australia. You write down the number, it's like, wait a second. Now I have your social security number. Now I can steal your identity. I love how these people are like 34 million, 93 million, 585 million. Hold up. Somebody figured it out. Somebody is trying to steal identities. Don't get me wrong though, that's a very clever way to do it. Like, how rich would you be? It's like, if your number was the amount of money you had, how rich would you be? It's like, well, then I'd just write out my number, wouldn't I? Even though here in Australia, our number starts with 0, which means I technically would have nothing. Big mood. So why do women never have to take a DNA test to see if it's their child? It's like, hold on. I know that we're meant to be like chilling here, being entertained by all this stupidity, but this one I just want to be like, the girl don't have to do a DNA test because they gave birth to the baby. What? In saying that though, there is surrogate situations where, you know, it might not actually be a woman's baby. Like, that actually does happen. But the fact that people are like, but why does the man only have to take the DNA test? It's like, well, I just gave birth to it, so I'm pretty sure, 99.9% sure that it's mine. I think. We're not 100% sure. I'm trying to explain this in a educational way, but you was an idiot, man. Somebody replies with, I have no hopes for humans anymore. It's like, me too. Me 7, me 3. What? Me 5? Oh, I love good old forums where you've got questions and you just need answers. Sometimes Google doesn't have the answers, so you turn to discussion forums because other people might help you. This person writes, what does it mean to starch your engines? Never really understood that phrase. I don't know. It's probably something stupid, but I need to know. Trust me, I need to know too. Why do you need to starch your engines? Somebody just replies, it's start, my friend. I guess that does make a lot more sense than starch. But hey, I've heard weirder sayings than starch your engines, so I completely understand why this person was confused, all right? It wasn't me. I would never write a thing like that. Yeah. Legit, somebody tweeted and writes, what's the name of the boat in Titanic? Hey, maybe this person's talking about another boat, but if they're not, does somebody want to tell them that they just said it? It's like, well, you just said it. The name of the boat's right there. It's like, no, the name is not boat. What is the boat's name in Titanic? It's like, the boat's name's Titanic. So this person's straight up trying to play people on Twitter. They put a bunch of X's at the top, which you would think, hey, what does that even mean? And then they write, just found out that Twitter automatically censors your credit card number, lol. You're like, damn, that's pretty good at Twitter. That's great. This person's like, for real though? And then they put their credit card number. Come on, dude. It's like, it didn't work, bro. It's like, thanks. What's the number on the back of the card real quick? I just need it for scientific purposes. I will admit though, there is a slight chance that back in the day, not so much anymore, I'm feeling very smart and educated lately, that I would probably do something like this. Like, for real though? That's really cool at Twitter. Shout out to Twitter real quick. It's like, they ain't gonna cover your credit card details, man. Come on. So this chick has a world map and she writes, how are the nukes supposed to reach California if North Korea is across the map from us? You might be a flat earther. This may be what you think is factually correct, but I can promise you the world is round, which means this ain't that far from this. Wow, I sounded so like aggressive then. It's like, how do you not listen in geology, whatever that subject's called? Like, you should know better. You've been watching that Logan Paul documentary or something? I'm sorry. I did not mean to come across in a way where it makes it seem like I'm smarter than I am, because I ain't smart. I really ain't at all, whatsoever. Not smart whatsoever. See, first glance, you're like, damn, that's a pretty butterfly and that's a pretty ladybug. Gorgeous photography. Look at that depth of field. Isn't it lovely? Beautiful. But then you read the caption and the caption says, "Insects are so beautiful." Incest. I know that they wanted to say insect. I know they did, but I read incest and I'm like, you know that that's not, incest ain't just you. Okay, if you think that incest is beautiful, that's each to their own. I'm not here to judge. You do you. I think it's illegal, but you do you. Yeah, I'm trying to find a way to make this work in a funny way, but I'm like, they just said incest. I just can't get around it. I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. All right, I have a big question. Like, I need the answer to. Can someone explain to me how they got the ice through that small hole? How did they do it? I don't get it. That bottle, like how did they get a perfectly shaped ice cube inside it with just a little teeny tiny hole? It makes no sense to me. Whoever did it must be a damn genius. I try to act as if there would ever be a world where I'd be like, damn, how'd they do that? It's like, well, it's this thing called freezer, this thing called freezing. It's this thing called water turns into ice. You put the water in, put it in the freezer, voila. I practically just invented the light bulb. I know, I'm very intelligent, very smart. I keep wobbling my camera though, what are you doing? I love how somebody whose Twitter handle is I need holy water replied with, imagine being this stupid. It's like, come on mate, your name's I need holy water. Give the person a break, all right? Do y'all boil your noodles or microwave them? This is like the bone apple teeth thing. It's like, but I think this person's being straight up. Do y'all boil your noodles or do you microwave them? Do you microwave them? Sorry. Do you microwave them? Bone apple teeth. Why does this kind of low-key seem like something I would do? So this girl's got heaps of pictures in New York City. It's like, damn, isn't that amazing? And her caption reads, goodbye America, hello New York. It's like, excuse me miss, New York is in America, so you saying goodbye to America is I just can't. I'm not here to explain how geometry works, okay? I know it's geology, geography, fucking hell. This is like that one time that I fucked up the word geology, geometry. Geography, goddamn, I'm not okay. Somebody replies with, New York is still in America though. And she goes, have you never taken a geology class? I think I would know, stupid girl. I love when people clap back and they're like, I know what I'm talking about. It's like, I understand you want to defend yourself and you don't want to be wrong, but just grab the shovel and keep digging yourself a hole, mate, because that's what you're doing. Goodbye, America. Hello, New York. It's like, they're the same fucking country, bitch. Are men obligated? I don't know why this is the one that makes me laugh so much. Are men obligated to pay for everything in the relationship? Boy, I thought you were speaking Spanish. I almost skipped past this one and I'm so glad that I didn't. Are men obligated? Obligated? He thought he was speaking Spanish. I thought you were speaking another language too, but it's so funny when I read it out loud. I can completely understand what you were trying to say. It's like obligated. Just obligated. Just sound it out. This is what they teach you in kindergarten, isn't it? Do you know how sexy it is when he teases you in bed with a bird leaf? Love hard eyes. You mean a feather? A bird leaf. Oh my God. A bird leaf. You mean a feather, right? It's like, it's one of those times where you can't think of the specific word, so you find something to describe it. You would write bird leaf in order to get to feather, without a doubt, but it's still like, what the hell? So simple, yet so beautiful. Owning a camera doesn't make you a paragraph. Yeah, you heard, bitch. Owning a camera don't make you no paragraph. It's like, yes, I used to be a paragraph back in my day. Before YouTube, guess what I did, guys? I was a paragraph. But hey, just because I owned a camera doesn't mean I am a paragraph, right? Oh God, now I'm questioning my years of experience as a paragraph. Was I a paragraph? I don't know. I got so many questions. The use of emojis too means that they're trying to be sassy. They're trying to be savage. It's like, doesn't make you a paragraph. It's like, photographer. You meant photographer. I know you did. Yes, I'm shaking my table because I'm that furious. I feel bad for this person because if my car actually had a key that went into the door, this would 100% without a doubt be me. This person's looking for their keys. It's like, dude, like the key is in the door. You're probably like, where is it? I just had it. I opened the door with it. It's like, yeah, it's in the door. I really hope after this person took the photo, they politely went up and was like, listen, man, your key's in your door. Or you just sat there, watched them stress out until they find it. I'm trying to act as if I would have knocked on the door and been like, hey, here's your key. But eventually they would have figured out that it was in the door, so it would have been fun to watch. You can legit see the thought process of this person as they're going through the motions. It's like, first they post a picture. It's obviously very overcast and they write, why does the sun look like a ceiling light? Like, what's going on outside? Is the world ending? And then they write, I just realized the reflection from my window was showing and it was actually a ceiling light. And then they respond with, this is literally the worst thing that has ever happened to me. I love how they kept it there. They kept expressing their thoughts rather than just deleting it and admitting to defeat. Like, why does it look like it's a ceiling light? Oh, I just realized it was a reflection. This is literally the worst thing that's ever happened to me. Low key though, you gotta kind of respect it. They kept it there, they admitted to their faults, and they gave us all a good giggle. Well, I feel a lot smarter after this. I'll see you.
Tannar's audio cut out, so I'm just gonna do a quick yeet.